You must have had yourself a real bash with all those fancy gods and stuff. Could hear all the festivity from all the way out here. How was it, pal?
It went better than expected, all in all. I hope you didn't feel left out. It was a pretty limited guest list. Kind of a diplomatic mission, I would say. Not quite as good a time as it might have sounded from the outside.
Oh, don't you even worry about me there, pal. I much prefer the solitary life, and besides, when things are good for you, they're good for me. Glad everything worked out.
Same here.
Shady, you're all set. There you go, Feedy. There.
Drink up, Antos.
Better. My shield.
I see. Go on and clap me with that if you want.
I'm asking for it.
No turning back.
That's it.
Not yet. Not dead.
I wish to tell you once again I had a splendid time during our recent shared festivities, my kin. At last, I've finally seen your death-filled realm firsthand. I learned a great deal. And I look forward to learning more from our successful collaboration,
I'll just take that. Exclusive access.
Let's see you avoid this.
I do like a challenge.
Useless lot.
There. Perfect. Ready for me? Can't do that. Hit me.
It pleases me a gathering of the Olympians occurred. I must inform you, I have never once before detected quite so many of my offspring in a single space. At least not without violent intent.
chaos. Ready, lads? That's what you get.
Oh, dearest, you've no idea what a delightful time I had while visiting you recently. So many new sights and sounds and smells, why, it was wonderful. And you are burdened with a big responsibility, aren't you? Mind if I lend my graces to you still from time to time?
I see you there.
Whoops.
Who is going to clean all of this up?
Power of Olympus.
Juicy. Here then.
How bad could it be?
Stop him, wretches. Enough.
Very nice.
A thoughtful gesture.
And here I was beginning to think that we had something special going, no? Look here, little godling. Let me save you lots of future suffering. I happen to be the jealous type.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm sorry.
Chaos Bone switched to enough.
I'd say this little squabble can be put to bed for now. I'm better for the moment, but I was very angry with you, love.
Tisiphone.
Oh, sorry that you couldn't make the feast back at the house, Tisiphone. Though I don't really think it was your kind of scene. Although Ares was there, he's probably done some murders, right?
Murder. Murder. Murder.
Much better. Well, Father. Should help keep me going. Keepsakes hold power. Okay. Next floor. Trashed. Power of the gods. Surprise. Hello, Hermes.
Gotta tell you, cuz, that was a real something of a feast back at your place. A little awkward having to pretend we just met, but hey, I'm an Olympian. Means I can posture with the best of them. Good times, cuz. Glad it all worked out.
about a different set of choices then? Mind if I join the fray, witches?
What happened at that feast you threw for all of us down there, but let me tell you, I am under the impression it went smashingly. It was amazing, man. Let's have another one sometime, all right?
Feeling good. Let me have it. In the name of Hades. On to the next one. I'll pay for that. Hope you enjoyed the feast with the Olympians, Charon. We didn't have much of a chance to chat, though it looked like you and Hermes were having a good time. We'll have to do it again sometime. I see you regrew your neck.
out something. One more floor. Everything's so green. Bright swords.
Decent time with everybody at our little visit recently. Met you, Uncle Hades, even Great Achilles. Still don't quite appreciate you tricking us, but I can get over it eventually. Anyway, you still could use assistance from me, right?
The might of the Huntress. fishies. Now, I caught a sea mare. The gods want me to pick a favorite. Something else.
So that's your choice. Maybe you're more like my relatives than I'd care to admit.
Did what I had to do.
Not to kill you, Zagreus. No sport in cornered prey, so here, get on with it.
What else we got? Time to hunt. Feels lighter than before.
Everyone's saying that the Queen is back. Do you know what that means, Short One?
Well, for me at least, it happens to mean quite a bit. I'm her son.
It doesn't mean a thing. We're still here to fight. Though for what it's worth, my mother also was a queen. May yours treat you better than she treated me. Better than I'm about to treat you here.
Not now. old man. Olympus, I accept this message. Delicious.
Quite sure. We have a visitor. Good. There you are, stranger. Settle something for us quickly, Would Achilles not make for the perfect champion of Elysium? For I think almost anybody would be better than the current one.
I think I'd rather maintain watch over a nearly empty hall than battle all the shades around here, Pat.
I too would vastly prefer having to contend with Theseus rather than yourself, Achilles. Although that's not to say I disagree that almost anybody would be better in the role than him.
It seems then I am overruled. But I know champion material when I see it, and I see it now. Certainly.
Thanks a lot.
Good enough to eat.
Popped up.
These two.
Have you yet?
Yeah, about that. She's my mother. So maybe watch your fool mouth with me, or else I might just put in a bad word.
You disgust. Your slouching form is but a laughing stock compared to my superior technique. Prepare yourself. Goddess Demeter, I beg of you, assist me! You're next, full man.
Thank you. For safekeeping. I'll take the service exit, thanks. Almost out of here.
No way.
Meg!
Zagreus.
That's quite a stash there, Charon. What is this stuff? Not poisoned at the moment, thanks. Nasty poison. Nice. Hope this can get me out of here. Mine. It's a stone wall. Try this way. Tasty. No Satis.
It was my privilege to have visited your father's house, and briefly had a chance to meet you, Zagreus. Nyx and your mother each are very shrewd. Perhaps you've taken after both of them. As for your new responsibilities, exposing weak points and defenses is my specialty.
Divine protection. One Satis-sack for one good boy. Here's the fee.
After deliberating briefly, Cerberus concludes that yes, he shall accept the sack.
Thanks, boy. Been waiting long?
If you are here, then the Olympians must still be lending you their aid. Just as before. I scarce believe the Queen's preposterous idea worked. That all it took to settle an old score was a blasted family feast.
Come on, Father, even you must have enjoyed that feast to some extent. We ought to do it more often. Good thing you trusted Mother's judgment on that one. So then, to the death once more?
Indeed. To the death as always, boy. Zagreus, ready yourself.
Not yet.
Darkness. Don't your eyes deceive you, boy. Made it here without Olympus, boy.
You act like you do everything yourself.
More than you know.
I know a thing or two.
The fury of
You'll surely meet me elsewhere, Megara.
No.
You. What shall it take? What shall it take for you to... You fought well.
Yes. In the name of Hades.
Alas, the wisely spoken Zagreus stumbled upon a pit of deadly spears, perhaps.
Showed you that time, Father.
He's back! I heard the feast you had here. It was really something else. All the gods together in one place, eating, drinking, not killing one another. That must have been a sight.
You should have been there, Hypnos. Not that I noticed your absence, though what happened? Other pressing business?
Slept through the whole thing.
Wow.
He's done it, Cerberus.
I have to say, Mother, that was a clever plan. Convincing Father to finally let somebody have some fun around here.
Well, I'm glad it worked out for the best. There's just one thing that happened that I ought to tell you about, son. No secrets between us and all. This is quite difficult for me to say.
It's about Demeter, isn't it? You two were talking half the night. She wants you to come home with her, doesn't she? You'll always be her little one, something like that.
Indeed. Something like that. You're quite perceptive, have I ever told you, Zagreus? But yes, my mother, she was quite conflicted. Didn't know whether to smite me or to hold me. Maybe both. And yes, she asked that I come home. To my responsibilities.
So, you're leaving? No, Mother, you can't be leaving. You just got here.
Oh, it's not as bad as that. It's just... if we are to keep the peace down here, then I must spend some time up there. Every so often. But I shall always return in no time at all. I promised Hades, and I promise you.
Well then, when are you going to go?
Soon, Zagreus. Perhaps by the time you're back.
I don't suppose I can come with you, can I?
You know the surface isn't good for you. Besides, you're needed here. But if you really want to see it for yourself someday, who knows? Perhaps eventually we'll figure out a way.
I'm going to miss you, Mother.
I'm going to miss you too, son.
So now that the festivities are over with, it's back to work like this, the same as ever.
Do you have any idea what happens when you announce the underworld as a queen, boy? Damn it. Zagreus, I mean. You become inundated with well wishes from every blasted shade that wants something.
You're responding to well wishes? Aw. Don't you think some of your subjects are sincerely happy for you?
The work, nevertheless, has to be done.
We're all very proud of you, boy. You were so well behaved at the feast. I was worried sick one uncle or the other was going to set you off at some point, but you were patience incarnate. Thanks for helping show our extended family a good time.
How infernal Cerberus, the Hound of Hell, managed to maintain civilized behavior throughout the duration of the recent feast remains a mystery to all who attended.
You are the best, you know that, don't you, boy? Maybe you'll have something more affordable next time. Let's shift some things around if you don't mind.
You're wasting everybody's time.
Guess what, contractor? Changed my mind again.
What did you purchase now?
Contractor, I have another job. It seems my princely duty to commission this fine portrait of myself.
I ought to have named you Narcissus instead.
Approved. Since this is Father's house, it's only fair the walls be slathered with his sour look.
You dare to thusly mock me, boy.
I think we'll go with this. Nothing like a mosaic depicting my archenemy in the Bull of Minos to spur me on.
Do give the champion of Elysium my best regards when next you are slain by him.
Work approved. Who am I to stop the shades there in the lounge from cooking up whatever it is they're making?
I do not authorize such an expenditure.
Let's go with this. One more embellishment for the old house.
Really?
Let's go with this one then. There's not much on the menu in the lounge, but maybe this will help.
That would not have been next on my list.
So, I am quite confused, I must admit, my friend. The Queen Persephone, she is your mother, then? How is it that she came to reside here?
Well, it all started when my father saw her on Olympus, and they fell madly in love. He swept her off her feet and brought her here. The Olympians, they got pretty worried when they saw she was gone. But now it's okay. Everything's out in the open.
But surely the Queen's mother on Olympus, the great goddess Demeter, surely she would quite like it if she saw her daughter still from time to time.
Oh, that. Thing is, Mother ate some pomegranate seeds when she was here. And we have rules about that stuff, you know. It means she cannot leave this place for very long at all. I'm sure Demeter will understand. And unfreeze everything when her daughter's around.
Ah, yes, pomegranate seeds, of course, of course. Though, there is one more subject I don't understand, which is how you fit into all of this. Were you not trying to escape from here?
Forget about me, Orpheus. This isn't about me, it's about Mother. What's important is she's here where she belongs.
I see. I understand. Well, thank you then for clearing all that up. It is a splendid tale, I must say, and every part of it makes sense to me at last.
Same goes for me, mate. Same goes for me.
Ale.
Poke.
So, lad, tell me then, how went the family feast? Was everything all right?
Well, I confess I was perhaps a little nervous for practically the entire thing, but all in all, I had a good time, and I'm very, very glad it all turned out the way it did. How about yourself?
I quite enjoyed it too. Last time I was invited to a feast, I was still busy warring on the surface. That's how long it's been. I must say, your mother's quite good with words. Had everybody chatting, laughing.
She really pulled it off. But for all her confidence, I don't think she knew she had it in her. Because if she did, if she reached out to Olympus sooner, a lot of things could have been different.
Don't dwell on that. I spoke a bit with Nyx. Your mother had her reasons. No one gets to act on perfect information, right? All we have is what we think we know, and what our conscience tells us. Your mother got to where all this was possible, all thanks to you.
All thanks to me, sir. I had ample help along the way. For instance, I could not have done it without you. Would have been using an old chair leg as a weapon, I suppose.
And what a fearsome chair leg it would be. In any case, you heading out there soon? Olympus should be more than happy to assist in your security review, if that's what we're calling it now.
Yeah, I should go. I'll see you not too long from now.
And you in turn.
Just me. Pretend I'm not even here. Still fancy.
The dead have utterly no use for sustenance, although they try to feast upon it anyway, as though imagining the customs of the mortal life brings them some sense of peace.
I wish I did not know that. Ambrosia isn't only for the gods, you know, Dusa. It's for anyone we really care about, so here. Please enjoy this, or just add it to the lounger's stash, whatever suits you.
Oh, but you really mean that, huh? But you are the prince himself, and I'm just... Look, we both know I am just a floating monster head, and a custodian. I just don't understand. Why keep on being nice to me like this? I thought you'd never even talk to me.
You're so much more than what you said. I wish you could see that. If only everybody in this house had your spirit.
If only everybody in this house had yours, Prince Zagreus. You've been so kind to me, and I'm glad we've had a chance to get to know each other more. It's really nice sometimes, knowing somebody really cares about me here.
It should be more than sometimes that you feel that way as far as I'm concerned. I just I've never met anybody like you before. My father always told me not to smile quite as much, but you're like me.
What? Because I smile? Smiling's just a little something that I like to do to deal with the day. Though... Oh. That's what you meant. Oh, I see. Look. This is kind of a lot. I had better go. I'll cherish the ambrosia, though, okay?
Deuce, wait. Here, you can have these, Chef. I think...
Having invested heavily into the cooking area within the House of Hades, the empty-stomached Zagreus can nonetheless find nothing fit to eat.
It's all right. Wasn't hungry anyway. Here's the nectar. Seems like a good deal. Here are the gems. Here you go. Need more of those keys. Hey, nice one, wretched broker. The Olympians can't really see me, can they, Nyx? I mean, not very well. I get that they can sense details here and there, but they don't know the full extent of what's going on. Are we really so far beyond their influence?
You are enshrouded from them, child. For your own benefit and theirs. They know as much as necessary to assist. And I trust they shall, for as long as you require. They are bound to one another as family. And they know that you require aid. Do not be too prideful to accept.
I won't. So detailed. Let's have a look at the old fated list. I can't. My power grows.
What do I look like, pal? Some kind of conversationalist?